Hey everyone, this is Jenny Garcia with my cover for my December Daily 2020. And I know that I'm starting super late, but better late than never. And I'm gonna keep my cover really simple. I cut these two stars using my Cricut, and one of them is vinyl that I got from Target last year. But the red matched really well with the red that it's on the Studio Calico album, so I decided to use it. And I'm gonna use this tool by BB Craft, and I'm gonna have the links below. They're affiliated links, you don't have to use them, but they do help quite a bit. And I'm gonna glue this tool, and I'm actually gonna glue the whole thing using the Tombow Extreme adhesive, and this is just the perfect adhesive for hard surfaces, and it's kind of like a shortcut for ribbon and things like that. I use it for wood veneers and acrylics, and even though the vinyl had some adhesive, I decided to add even more of the extreme adhesive. That way I made sure that it wasn't going to move, and I put a lot more than the material that I need for the tool, but it's better that way. If it moves or it kind of shrinks a little bit, you still have quite a lot to work with. And I made the mistake of adding the sequin mix before stitching down the middle and stitching the right side of the star, so I decided to put it back in a little funnel while I stitch down the middle and I stitch around the star. And what you have to do is you're gonna stitch, and when you get to the turning point, you're gonna wait until the needle is going up, and that is when you are going to switch the position and you're just gonna turn. The star is quite difficult to work with. It's pretty big, so it makes it a lot easier, but something like a hexagon, a square, a circle would be easier. But I do love how it turned out, so I don't regret at all doing the star. And what I'm gonna do is I am going to stitch part of the left side, but I'm gonna leave an opening for the sequins. I just want to do a little bit to hold the sequence in place. I'm still gonna have my opening, and that's where I put some of the sequins, and a few of the smaller beads and sequins fell to the little bottle. And if you saw my holiday sequin mixes video, this sequin mix is the one based on the Feed Your Craft holiday kit. And I love how the colors go with the cover. And the paper that I'm using on the left is one that I made using the digital stamps from last year's Feed Your Craft kit. And once I have the sequins in, I'm gonna seal the pocket, and I'm gonna go around it one more time just to make really sure that nothing is going to move or break or anything like that. My daughters are gonna be flipping through this album, so I don't want to worry too much about keeping everything safe. It's better to just add a bunch of adhesive and sew as much as you can instead of freaking out every time someone holds the album. You don't have to use tools. You can also use page protectors. You can use old packaging. All of those work. And I'm gonna go around the star one more time. And my sewing skills are terrible, but I did manage to have enough thread to finish this star. And I like to use cotton thread by Gutermann, I think it's the brand, and any other polyester, nylon, all of those get tangled in the back, so I just prefer to use cotton. And I'm going to pull the last thread to the back, And I'm also, like I as already told you, my sewing skills are really crappy, so I'm just gonna make double sure that nothing is gonna come out. So I'm gonna put washi over some of the stitching. And now I'm gonna cut the excess of the tulle material that I use on the left side. And you also have to be careful with your sewing machine. For example, these tulle, they have like little sequins that are not as thick as regular sequins, but it is a thicker material, so when the needle went through them, it makes this big pop sound, and it didn't break the needle, but I was kind of afraid that it would. So this is how the pocket looks like. I'm gonna keep it super simple. I knew that I wanted to use one of these masked characters from In a Creative Bubble. You can buy the kit, and the kit comes with the Santa and the Yeti, and they come with a little mask. So what I did was add the mask on the Santa and save it as a PNG file, and I cut a bunch of those. And again, I used the Tombow Extreme adhesive because I don't want anything moving. However, the pom-pom is a fabric-like material, so the perfect adhesive for it was the Tombow Mono Multi-Liquid Glue, the extra large, and it worked perfect for that. And I'm gonna add 2020 using the Citrus Twist puffy alphas. I had no idea what alphas I was going to use. I wanted to use the gold ones from Citrus Twist, but I realized that I didn't have any twos, so I had to use these, which are also perfect. And I do have pink in the sequin mix, so it works out perfect. So I'm not going to be stingy with my adhesive. I'm going to put it everywhere. Again, I don't want this coming off. This is pretty much like the red line adhesive, but you don't have to peel it off. You do have to do an L, capital L motion. You have to go down and to the side to sort of cut the adhesive, because it is thick. Because it's so strong, it needs to be thick. So that's the best way to do it. And this is how the cover turned out, and I am so pumped with it. It's so simple, but I really liked it. I just wanted something nice to put in the front, and basically to just start working on my December daily. So this worked out perfectly. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And I am gonna be coming back with my inside cover, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much, and I hope you're having a great holiday season. Bye!